Welcome everyone to the Money Issue Show, live from moneyissues.com.ng. Today we'll be talking about financial issues, um, and we have a very special guest with us today. He's very special because he's come a really long way, and I can't wait to introduce this person to you. His name is Telcy Okundia. He is the Assistant Relationship Manager at Lloyds Banking Group, which is one of the top four groups in the United Kingdom. Telcy also deals with client services and project management. He's married with a lovely, gorgeous son, and last year he climbed up the Snowdon Mountain in Wales as part of a charity work to raise money for the Cancer Macmillan support. Without saying much more, I just want to introduce you right away to Telcy and welcome him to the show. Welcome, Telcy.
Thank you, Ray. That's a very large introduction.
That was really, that's not close to part of what you've done in your career. You're at such a young age, and we're very inspired. And it's such a huge deal having you on the show.
Thank you.
Straight away, I just wanted to know what money means to you.
Well, for me, money is a tool. Is a tool to creating a desired future or dream, achieving a particular goal in life. It would be for some people to buy cars, others to create their dream. But to me personally, I think money is a tool, and that is geared towards achieving your personal goal in life.
I do agree. I agree with that, and I wanted to know, what is your primary source of money?
Well, at the moment, my source of income comes from my employment. I work for Lloyds Banking Group in the UK, and I get my income from that. So at the moment, full-time paid employment, I'm afraid.
But does money come from anywhere else? There is secondary source?
Well, none at the moment, and yes, none at the moment.
So I've heard, this is a lovely Tommy Hilfiger shirt you're wearing, and
Thank you.
again, bankers, they live the best kind of life, but what really do you spend your money on a day-to-day basis, or what are the key things your money goes on?
Well, you've already said it, I'm married, and I also have a son, so for me, my primary spending budget goes towards creating that quality family lifestyle for my wife and my son, and whatever is left goes towards savings and investments.
Good investment, I like that word. Quite a few of us, we feel young, we're too young to invest. There's always time, and we can do that later in life. What time do you start investing, and for you in particular, what do you invest in?
Personally, I invest towards my dream, my future. I do have a powerful dream to own at some point a large media outfit, and I invest towards that. I invest towards my family as well. I've got a lovely young son, and I do invest heavily in that. So a fair chunk of my income goes towards creating that desired future for my son, and largely to creating or pursuing my passion.
I'm curious to know that, because investing in a huge multimedia company, a media company is not a small deal. If you're thinking about that in the probably nearest future, how much do you get to save?
Well, ideally, the general rule of thumb is to save 10% of your income, put that towards savings, and also another 10-20% towards investing. Savings towards, your retirement or equities. You obviously invest in shares and stuff like that. But the other part of investment goes towards the person. Because personally, I feel that to be able to create that desired future, you need to be equipped intellectually. So I do spend a fair chunk in my personal development. Books. I go on tours a lot. I visit a lot of places because it sort of creates that picture of what I want to see. Yeah.
Okay, so 10% goes into savings.
Absolutely.
Another 10%?
Yeah, another 20% goes towards. I mean, in this sort of day and age, it is hard to, really, be very strict. But it is good to be strict, but sometimes you realize you might probably spend 70% of whatever is left towards investing in the particular item you want to buy towards your dream. So, generally you'd say invest 20% of your income in something, but sometimes you might want to invest 80% of whatever is left after your regular outgoings. So generally I would say 20%, but sometimes it could be a bit less, a bit more.
That sounds doable for some of us that, not many of us are good with money. And what just came to my head now, we're sitting out back and we're counting our pounds, per pocket, and we're thinking, if you had £1 million right now, what would you invest in, or what would you what would be the first thing you would buy or do with that money?
Right. Well, for me, that's a no-brainer. A fair chunk of that, in fact, the first item I would buy if I had £1 million.
Is it Ferrari?
Definitely not. No, a fair chunk will go towards investing in a world-class media production studio. So for me, that's my primary goal, and that's what I'll spend.
So
I get on.
You know exactly what you want.
Absolutely, and to be fair, you need to. That's the only way you can get quicker towards you achieving your dream.
And would it be fair to say that also? Because my next question was, what are your retirement money plans? Is that fair to say that the media studio, or?
Yes, you're right. Partly, you are spot on. Retirement plans, I'm hoping, having worked in paid employment for a certain number of years at the moment, I contribute towards a pension scheme. So there is a guaranteed pension income when I retire, and also investment from or returns on equity that I've already started investing into. Hopefully that would also help towards sustaining me when I retire. But fairly large income I would expect would come from that dream that I'm hoping to pursue in not too distant future.
You also learned a lot. We're going to not guess. But for now, we just need to say a big thank you to Telcy again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I hope you will stop by Money Issues TV again.
Absolutely. It's been my absolute pleasure being you and the crew. I absolutely salute you. Well done.
Bye, guys.